because had you not taken the route you taken, I would have lit their ass up.
Why is the money so important? Why do you always come back to the dollars? People want to know.
Why not? I mean, everything you got on costs money. You can't take your wife on a date for free.
Is that how you measure your success?
No. Me, I'm loyal and honest, and I'm a good person, and I call a spade a spade. Money don't make me, I make money.
A lot of boxers can't say they did, and they're trained in this, and I did it. So for me, Skip, I think Floyd just looked. Floyd, you done made enough.
Okay, so before we even start, I need you to lock your door, turn off your notifications, and ask yourself one question. What if the most famous undefeated boxer in history, the man who literally branded himself money, allegedly doesn't have as much of it as we think?
Do with all this money? I mean, like, do you actually use it? I mean, are you using the cash?
You know, cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
How do you even get this much money? What do you do?
I work hard.
I know that, but like, do you go to the bank and say, I need all of it? I want all of the money in your bank.
No, that's not what you do. You order it. You can order it.
Oh, you can?
And when you order a certain amount, when you order millions of dollars, a Brinks truck comes to your home.
And what if the clues have been hiding in plain sight this entire time? Because that is exactly what we are getting into today, and I promise you, by the end of this video, you are going to look at Floyd Mayweather in a completely different way. So buckle up, because this train has no brakes. Now listen.
I want to show people how I live on a daily basis. This right here is red. So we got this. We like to call this house right here the Palace. This is the EWB, extended wheelbase. Gucci pillows. All depends on how you want to close the door. Stop talking and film me. Come on. I didn't show you guys this. I bought this like 4 or 5 days ago. I got all type of toys, Apple TV, espresso machine, all type of crazy stuff. Talked about this yesterday, talked about that. It's blue. Blue on the seats. Crocodile Himalaya, 110,000. That's what we do. Live life, have fun, work hard, play hard.
Floyd Joy Mayweather Jr., 50 wins, 0 losses, over $1 billion in career earnings, private jets, Dubai car collections, mansions stacked like Monopoly properties. The man didn't just play the game, he allegedly rewrote the rules of it. And for years, nobody questioned it, because when you're 50 and, oh, you don't have to answer to anybody. But then something shifted, something subtle, something that fans online started noticing around the edges, little cracks in the empire. And
Dubai, Rotana Star, Luxury Rentals. Check them out. When you come to Dubai, top flight, follow me. We got everything. McLaren in different colors. Ferraris, Lambos, whatever you want. Rolls Royce, Bugatti, whatever you want. When you come to Dubai, it's the place to be. Check it out. Crazy colors. Come on, man. Live flashy like Floyd Mayweather. Rotana Star. Whatever you want, they got Rotana Star.
this is where it gets interesting. Reports began circulating, not from random accounts, but from people allegedly close to the situation, that Floyd's spending, which has always been legendary, may have started outpacing even his legendary income. And before you say impossible, I need you to hold that thought, because we are not even at the wild part yet.
Sure, he could be 60 years of age and people would still pay per view to watch him box.
And so the lure is still there.
Yeah.
They want to see Floyd get beat, even if it's somebody that's not a name that we are. Man, a YouTuber did something that a world champion couldn't do.
Yeah. Didn't? No.
But I saw Floyd Mayweather get knocked out.
But at what point does Floyd have enough money not to stoop to do these exhibitions? But at some point, there is athletic dignity attached to 50 and 0, and that's the allure of this.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of, okay?
And the people that they're putting him in there with can't put him in harm's way.
No,
So he doesn't see, like, you know, I just, like you said, I watched this ruckus on Twitter, I was like,
What?
oh my goodness.
Okay.
See, Shannon Sharpe, Hall of Famer, never one to stay quiet, came out and allegedly suggested that Floyd's recent string of exhibition fights weren't just about staying active or loving the sport. No. Sharpe reportedly implied these fights might be motivated by something far more practical.
Floyd, you seem really comfortable talking about money. A lot of people in the UK are not. So what are your beliefs around money?
Just because I talk about money doesn't make me a bad person. I mean, I like to have the finer things in life. Money don't make me, I make money. I like to feed my family. You know, we can't feed our family just saying I love you. You know, money is able to put us in a position so we can have the finer things in life. So we are able to travel over to the UK and experience and do different things. We're able to travel to Dubai and other countries and have fun and live life and experience different things. So when you're able to make a lot of money, you're able to do those certain things. And for those people that don't have any money, because life is all about having different.
The need for fresh cash flow. And the internet absolutely detonated because this wasn't some anonymous blog. This was Shannon Sharpe, a man with receipts, a man with connections, a man who allegedly had something to show for his claims. And here's where the story takes its first major twist. Because reportedly, and I cannot stress the word reportedly enough here, a document began circulating online that some fans and commentators were calling a bank statement connected to Mayweather. And the number allegedly shown was less than $500,000, which, for a man who once claimed to make that in no afternoon, would be.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. I mean, we all know him, the tremendous, talented boxer, but people don't realize how smart he is in business, especially real estate. He just did a blockbuster deal, forget about it. Upper Manhattan, 1,000 units, consisting of 60 buildings, affordable housing, $402 million purchase price. The seller, Black Spruce Management. This is going to be a monster, huge deal. Already a very big portion of it already closed. The remaining portion should be closing the beginning of 2025. This is a guy who believes in long-term wealth, generational wealth. He's heavily involved in skyscrapers. Now he's getting very, very big in affordable housing in Upper Manhattan. Tremendous deal. $402 million. Once again, 1,000 units, 60 buildings. Forget about it, Maron. That's what I'm talking about. That's smart. That's generational wealth, in my opinion. Not financial advice, not a financial planner, but very, very impressed. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Not too shabby. V for victory.
If true, which Mayweather vehemently denies, one of the most dramatic falls from financial grace in sports entertainment history, and Floyd did not take that quietly, not even slightly. He came out swinging harder than he has in any exhibition fight, calling the document completely fabricated, insisting he operates across multiple accounts, multiple holdings, multiple streams that the public simply doesn't have visibility into. And honestly, that's a completely...
Mr. I don't lose at nothing is back.
Correction, Mr. just got unbanned from scamming is back. This time, he's selling NFTs. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this is an obvious scam if you can just read the signs, but since Floyd can't read, I'm going to explain it to you all by telling you the history of Floyd Money Mayweather and crypto. Our story starts in 2018 when Floyd Mayweather was banned for 3 years from promoting securities after scamming his fans with an ICO called Syntratech. He was promoting tons of these ICO scams at the time, and he also narrowly avoided an ICO fraud lawsuit for the same thing under the defense that he wasn't actually influential enough to convince people to buy the scam. And now that it's 2022, his 3-year securities ban is over, and he's back to scamming again. He's currently being sued once again for his promotion of Ethereum Max alongside Kim Kardashian, and also has gotten really into
a plausible thing for a man of his alleged business structure to say. But here's the thing that nobody is talking about. The more aggressively someone denies something in the public eye without producing counter evidence, the louder the speculation gets, and the internet feeds on that silence like it's fuel. Breaking. And just as we thought this was settling down, reports emerged that, and again, this is online speculation, that Floyd...
He's never had a manager as well, right? He's always negotiated his own deals. Is that what kind of led to his wealth? He didn't have to cut a
It's not that he ain't got a manager, but he has got a manager. So he's can't remember his name now. So he's got a man, an elderly fella that's always with him, and but he does everything goes through him, everything. Floyd ain't very clever, believe me. But training wise, man's a genius, and it's hard work, dedication. Don't matter how good you are. I mean, I am world class as an athlete, but I never trained like top boys. I just thought, don't worry out, because I love a row, I love the fighting. Let's just turn up.
Yeah.
I mean, but after 3-4 rounds, if I ain't knocked you out.
may have found himself in a complicated situation while in Dubai, with some fans on social media wildly claiming, without verified evidence, that there were alleged debt-related complications keeping him in the region longer than planned. Now, Floyd has not confirmed any of this. His team has not confirmed any of this. But the rumor spread like a wildfire in a drought, and suddenly people were connecting dots that may or may not actually connect. Because here's what we do know, and these are matters of public record.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, limited edition AP, all factory, 1.8 million right here. The $20 bills section. We like to call this the Andrew Jackson section, but I like to call it wallpaper. 200,000 in 20s. I heard in the song you can get the biggest Chanel bag in the store if you want it. Well, it's the biggest Chanel bag in the world. I got this bag from Karl Lagerfeld. R.I.P. May he rest in peace. Money getting motherfucker like myself, always showing out, always talking shit. Like 1.8 million, you know how it is. Check it out. Let them know it's all hundreds. Money made, all mother.
Floyd has faced real legal and financial scrutiny before, including well-documented situations involving the SEC related to a crypto promotion controversy, lawsuits involving luxury jewelry purchases where millions were allegedly owed to vendors, and tax situations that reportedly reached figures somewhere in the range of $52 million in unpaid obligations at various points. Now, none of this is new information, but when you stack it next to the bank statement rumors, next to Shannon Sharpe's commentary, next to the Dubai speculation, suddenly what looked like isolated incidents starts to feel
true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Allegedly, hypothetically, speculatively, like chapters in a much larger story that someone very powerful has been trying to keep off the main stage. And this is where the narrative flips completely, because what if Floyd Mayweather is actually the smartest person in this entire situation? What if the apparent chaos, the lawsuits, the controversies, the denied bank statements, the exhibition fights? What if all of it is intentional misdirection? A magician's trick at billion-dollar scale where the real wealth is so deeply structured and protected that even the people closest to him don't have full visibility. Because Floyd has said himself, publicly and repeatedly, that he has money hidden in places people don't know about. And in the world of high net worth asset management, that is actually not unusual. It's strategy. But then why? And this is the question that's eating at everyone online. Why does he keep needing to show it? The cars, the jets, the stacks of cash on Instagram? Because genuinely wealthy people at a certain level often go quiet, they disappear into anonymity, they stop performing richness. And Floyd's relentless performance of wealth is either the confidence of a man completely unbothered or, allegedly, the behavior of someone working very hard to make sure the perception never slips. And perception in Floyd's world has always been the product. Now let's talk about the $42 million New York real estate deal that allegedly has his name attached to it. Because the details here are murky in a way that's raising eyebrows even among his supporters, with unclear ownership structures, no confirmed documentation in public filings that fans have been able to locate, and a level of vagueness around the whole thing that either means it's a genuinely private and legitimate deal being protected from public scrutiny, or, and this is pure fan speculation, It's part of a broader image maintenance strategy designed to keep the money brand alive and aspirational at all costs. And speaking of costs, let's circle back to the man himself for a second. Because Floyd has never once claimed that money defines his soul. He's actually said publicly that wealth enables freedom and opportunity, but doesn't represent his core identity. And maybe that's the most honest thing he's ever said publicly, because the money persona was always a character, a brand, a carefully crafted performance that turned a kid from Grand Rapids, Michigan into one of the most commercially successful athletes in human history. And you don't build that without being genuinely brilliant, whatever else may or may not be happening behind closed financial doors. But here is the twist, the one that reframes this entire story, the one that will make you replay everything you just heard. What if the real expose here isn't about Floyd being broke or Floyd being rich? What if it's about the system that created him? A sports entertainment machine that demanded he be money forever? That built an entire economy around his persona, that now has media figures, rivals, and millions of online viewers all financially and emotionally invested in the idea of his downfall. Because Floyd Mayweather's struggling would be the biggest pay-per-view of all, wouldn't it? The story that sells itself. And maybe, just maybe, everyone speculating, everyone sharing the bank statement, everyone watching Shannon Sharpe's commentary, everyone watching this video right now is part of the spectacle that keeps the money machine running, whether Floyd has $50 or $50 billion. So tell me in the comments right now, do you think Floyd Mayweather is a financial genius playing five-dimensional chess? Or do you think the most undefeated man in boxing history is finally facing an opponent he cannot defeat in the ring or out of it?